First Priority is an open door to really showcase who Jesus is to a school system that is so desperate in need for God and His Word. Everything that we've seen, even within the last 20 years, is completely taken Christ and His Word outside of the school system in every way possible. So just even having the opportunity to go and openly carry my Bible and openly share the Word of God and be able to have small groups and disciple these kids to know who Jesus is and understand and interpret His Word. It's nothing short of a miracle, especially in the times that we live in now.
I remember when I was in 5th grade, I saw a few of my friends walking into the club in the mornings, and I just remember there was something, we didn't usually do that in elementary school. It's something a little bit different. And I remember going into the library for the first time and realized this is something that I believe. And I had struggled, I was a new Christian, I had struggled with finding friends with the same faith as me. And so being able to go into First Priority and not only learn more about my faith and who I believed in, but also having people around me to help me in that walk, it just encouraged me so much. And so I remember after the first day, I wanted to go back and back and back and more and more and more. And that was towards the end of the year. And then immediately after, like I said, in 6th grade, I became a leader just because I loved it so much.
The changes I've noticed since I've joined First Priority was, well, it's probably like being more accountable with my, reading the Bible, for instance. Like if I'm gonna tell somebody to go read their Bible and help them with their problems, I'm looking at myself, I'm like, if I don't do that, I'm gonna sound like a hypocrite.
A majority of the kids that are within the clubs do not know who Jesus Christ is.
And they are struggling. They have suicide ideations, they have anxiety, they have depression, they have so many things stacked against them. They have a phone in their pocket that's constantly telling them that they're not good enough. And so my heart was really broken for reaching them with somebody who says, you are, and I love you just the way that you are, and who can set them free from a lot of the things that they face.
Well, seeing people get closer to God, people getting saved, getting a relationship with Jesus, it's just awesome and brings me closer to Him and makes me want to keep doing what I'm doing.
We've seen God move in the midst of us sharing the gospel, just speaking the Word of God, because we know it doesn't return void. So maybe we don't always see direct results instantly, but again, we know and we trust in the Word of God that it's going to do the work.
I mean, as far as getting involved, my question for you as a believer is, why wouldn't you want to get involved? Why wouldn't you want to sow into God's kingdom as a Christian? Why wouldn't you want to fulfill the Great Commission as far as making disciples of all ends of the earth? Why wouldn't you want to pour into kids who need Jesus, right? The next generation, these young men and women who will take our role at some point. So I want to encourage you. I want you to understand how important this is, not just from an organization standpoint, but just from the point of sharing our faith, a faith that belongs to us. And if it's genuine to you, and if you truly have a relationship with Jesus Christ, then you understand how important it is for you to share His love and His truth with those who don't know Him, because at the end of the day, that's our job as believers.